All right, for you Lesney fans out there, we've got a bunch of cool cars. We've got all different kinds, some fun little ones, some sporty ones, some interesting ones. You're going to get all of these cars. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. As we start off, we're going to get into each one, but you're going to get all of these vehicles. Let's head on into it. For you hippies and beatniks out there, we start off with this one. This is the Super Koopa. It is number 37, and it is 1972, originally released. It is a fun little piece here. It's got all the hippie markings. It is in purple. It has still the nice amber windshield there. A lot of times that goes missing, so this is in really good condition for its age. It is a Superfast, so it does have some good suspension there. As we see, it whiz and zoom really nicely, really freely. And of course, it's got some bounce in that suspension. Let's show you the bottom just so you can see what's going on there. And we'll spin those wheels a little bit just so you can see they do run well. After that, in the Superfast series, we have this one here. This is a nice red one. It is number 75, the Ferrari Berlinetta. And that is, of course, from 1975, going back quite a ways on there. You'd expect some scratching in the paint, but I'm not seeing it. In fact, it almost looks redone. If it weren't for these little chips here, and the fact that we know it's provenance, I might be suspicious. But no, we see this side, and you see a little bit of issues there. But all around, a nice car. The windows are present. It's still attached, not really cloudy or cracked, which is good. Does not drive like I want it to. Let's find out what's going on there. Although it does these cool burnouts. That's pretty neat. Let's find out why. Well, the wheels do turn freely. I imagine it's something in one of these back axles that's bent a little bit. That's all right, even if you don't like it, even if you don't plan on playing with that one, you're still going to get, 10 other ones in this collection. But I think this is pretty easily reparable. We're not going to do it here, but you can certainly try on your own. I don't think it's that difficult. We're going to move on to something a little bit different. This is a Man from U.N.C.L.E. car. I do not know if these were ever fully licensed. The fact that on the bottom, and we'll see that in a moment, it says U.N.C.L.E. instead of Man from U.N.C.L.E. and no copyright information, and the fact that these were made by Playart, which was not, it was a lower priced company. Suspects to me that these were just in the style of, but you can use your opinion, your expertise. We're going to drive it around. It does drive pretty good, which is nice. Although it feels like it's pulling to the left a little bit there, so we'll check those wheels. Not seeing any issues, though. There might be a slight bend right here in this one. We'll show you the bottom, and you can see yourself. It is Playart, as we said, and looking pretty good. It's missing this one headlamp, unfortunately, but all around a pretty cool piece for your collection. Let's move right on ahead to number 68. This is the Porsche 910 from Lesney, made in 1970. It is part of the Superfast line, so we expect that it's going to have some really good suspension, some really good color on it. I don't know what that color is. Anybody out there want to comment? It's not a red, it's not a gold, it's somewhere in between. It's kind of a brownish. I don't know. Auburn? Is Auburn a color? I don't know. I'd love it if these doors would open. The seagull wings there, they do not, but it is fun nonetheless. You can see the windshields. It's even got that little windshield wiper are present and looking pretty good. We'll show you the bottom right there. You saw it drives pretty nice. I don't know if it's got a good bounce in that suspension, but it does drive freely. Yeah, and a nice bounce. So all around, a good one right there. Number 69, the Dune Daddy right here. A little Dune Mobile, again in very hippie colors there. You got the neon green, not quite neon green, I don't know what that is, a bright green, certainly. This is number 69 in their series. You can see the back seats, you can see the pipes, but I love those stickers. Does anybody here know, are those original stickers, or was that something added by our consignor? Either way, it's still pretty fun to look at. I'll take a look in a moment once we spin it around. You know, those might even be, yeah, I think that might even be Tampo. I don't think that is sticker. It doesn't feel, I don't feel any raise there. You can see the windshield is still present and intact. That doesn't always happen. And I'll show you the bottom here as we go around so you can see it. How well does it work? Is that a Redline? I believe it is. Yay! Hey, didn't even notice that before. You got some Redline tires there. We didn't notice that on the front first pass, so a pretty cool one right here. And we'll give it a little bit of a bounce on those red lines, see what kind of a suspension it has. Looking all around pretty nice. So let's move on to our next one. Ooh, that has a nice, we're going to do that first. Normally I wait till the end, but he just bounces so nice. Yeah, that is very, very smooth on this one. And which one is it? Well, it is the number 24, the Royce Silver Shadow. So if there's any car that you want to be bouncing and zipping around fast, obviously it would be a Rolls Royce. You normally think of luxury cars as just bouncing around. This is from the Lesney Matchbox series as well, and it is number 24 in that series. So you've seen all the way around, you've seen it drive. Let's take a look at the bottom, if I can see which way is up. There we go. We'll take a look at the bottom right there. And then I do want to show you that the trunk opens. So if young Johnny wants to play with these and he's got some informants that need taken care of, well, there you go, and off to the races. We're going to move on to this guy right here. This is number 29. And it's also number 29 in the Lesney Matchbox catalog. This is the Superfast Mini from 1979. And we'll let it drive all the way around here. I'm trying to remember when that movie was with all the minis. Does anybody remember? Was that around early 1970s? Is that what this would have been marketing off of? It may have been, or it may have just been because it's a popular and fun car. So we see all of that right there. We'll show you the bottom. We get a couple of shots. There we go. Very nice. We'll show you the top as well. No driver in there, as is sometimes the case, and a huge steering column. Look at that. It's like 13 feet. At least to scale. You can see it does drive very well. Nice suspension on there, and a good bit of bounce. We're moving on to the Wildcat right here. Ooh, he wants to drive away in nice orange, and then that cool design on it. This is the Wildcat Dragster, also from 1970. We'll spin them all the way around. You can see the cutout in the hood for the pipes. You can see the glass in the back is still good. That hitch is looking pretty good, and just a little bit of scraping on that orange paint, which you would expect from a vehicle of this age. It's about 40, going on 45 years old, so wow, amazing that it's held up. Not only that, but it seems to drive pretty darn well. Looking pretty good all the way around right there. We'll show you the bottom. Did I bounce it? I don't think I did. I think it'll bounce well because it has some really good suspension. Yeah. Saw how fast it goes. You see how well it bounces. And we're going to see his drinking buddy right here. This is the Dodge Dragster. This is from 1971. It is a Superfast. I don't know that I trust those tires, so we'll check those out in a moment. This is number 79 in that series. But before we get even there, and we're missing some stickers on the side. It looks like those, I don't know, are they torn off? Did they wash away? Were they stickers or were those tampos? I don't know. But before we get to that, what I want to show you on this guy in particular is this. Oh boy. Let's get a nice front shot, if I can. Yeah, looking really good right there. So you can really see what's what all up in there. Yeah, oh, that's a little bit too much in there. But let's take a look at that. I'm going to hide this. We hide that out of the way, just so you can see all that chromed up area right there. Looking very, very cool. The pipes are calling. So you can see all of that. We'll spin it around once. Jeez, now it doesn't want to cooperate. We'll spin it around once. Oh, and look at that. So the reason it just did that is because it is cracked right there. So I want you to be able to see that. Does it affect it? No. No, it does not. But I want you to be aware. So there you go on that drag piece right there. Very fun. We're going to show you the bottom. There we go. Looking nice. And then, of course, yeah, I guess it was just because the weight can get a little funky, so it goes from side to side. I thought there might be some issues with these tires, the way it was leaning, but nope. You know what? As I roll this one, it looks like that axle might be a little bit off. It seems to be catching the right there. So be aware of that. I'm not going to bounce that one just because I don't want to mess with anything on the inside, but a very cool piece on that dragster. We're moving right along to the Matchbox Lesney number 27. This is Mercedes. It's a 230 SL. And oh boy, I think I see some opening doors. Let's check that out. The hood, or the hitch rather, is working on that one. Because if you're going to drag something across country, of course you're going to do it in a Mercedes. It is the topless version, so send the kids out of the room. It is the, what do they call that? The convertible. With the top down. And we're going to do this. Yeah, those doors do open. They open very, very nice. We'll show you them from the other side as well. I can get a shot right here like this. I will. There we go. And then we will show you, oh, if I can get them closed now. They don't want to close. We'll show you the bottom, which has managed to not get all scraped up. How's it drive? Ooh, looking pretty good. Not as much bounce in it as some of the others, but still looking pretty sharp. And we're going to finish out with this guy right here. This is from 1970, the number 30 Beach Buggy. Finishing out our, I don't know what you want to call this grouping. Some mod cars in there, some kind of fanciful dune buggies and so forth. So whatever you want to do with this, whatever you want to call it. Still some fun stuff. A little bit bigger tires on that one. You can see it's a little bit more like the truck tires that they would have used at that time, and that seems to make some sense. You can see that really cool paint job on it, so I'll show you the top as it goes by, that orange and purple splatter. You can see the engine parts in the back, and then of course, did I do it right? Nope, we are upside down on there, so I'll flip it around so you can see the bottom of the car, as well as those, I don't know what those are. Is that part of the bucket seat, or those flotation? I don't know. Possibly just to keep it up off the ground, which seems to be doing well because it has some nice suspension to it, and we are going to finish it up with this one. So you're going to get him. You're going to get this cool dragster and his other dragster friend. You're going to get some nice luxury cars. You're going to get another little beach car. In fact, two little beach cars. Why not? You're going to get the man from U.N.C.L.E. You're going to get this racer. You got that Redline in there. Oh man, a whole bunch of really cool pieces. Not only that, but in addition to all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 if I've counted right, you're going to get one of these older trays right here. Oh man, is that what you've been waiting for, is that tray? Whoa. Now, is it garbage? Yes, it mostly is. It is, it's older and you can see it's already cracking. Hopefully it'll hold up in transit. Is that something exciting? No, it is not. Of course, you're probably going to put it in your modern cases that you have today, but we're going to throw it in anyway. If you toss it out, I won't be sad about that. But that's how it came to us from our consignor, so that's what we'll do. We'll put those back in there to keep them a little bit safer before we pack them up, bubble them up, do whatever it needs to do to get them safe to you. We're going to get all 11, all for one money, all your way. And all you have to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com to click on those buttons and leave those pre-bids right now. You can do that, or you can join us live on auction day. Whichever way you choose to do it, we're going to see you at the auction.